joining us back on Good Living. We're talking about Showbiz Christchurch's latest production. It's called Joseph and the Amazing Technicolour Dreamcoat. And two of the leads with me here, Susie Dunn and Lyndon Keenan. Thank you so much for joining us. How are you doing?
Good, thank you.
Very good.
I know things are busy. You guys started on the 15th of April and it's every night, isn't it?
Yeah, every night bar last night. We had a night off, so we've kind of rejuvenated and ready to go for the second half. But it's so much fun.
Yeah.
So much fun.
You've had wonderful reviews, so first of all, congratulations on that. That's absolutely brilliant. You must be thrilled about that.
So happy.
Yeah.
So it's a relief.
Yes, exactly.
So it's sort of something you kind of, everyone's in the cast going, oh, what's our review going to be like? And when it comes out good or bad, that kind of tells you how the season's going to go, I think. So we're really lucky to get a good review.
Yeah, that's
great.
Fantastic. Now, Susie, of course, you play the narrator, and Lyndon, you're playing Joseph. Yes. So let's start with you, Joseph. So have you played Joseph before?
I actually haven't played Joseph before. I've sung lots of the songs that he sings just in different things, and I've always kind of
general day-to-day life.
Yeah, just in the shower. And I've always sort of wanted to play the role, but it sort of happened, I guess. And then when Showbiz sort of approached me about it, I was very, very happy.
Did you have to audition?
They sort of, because I hadn't worked for Showbiz for about 4 years, so they, for all they know, I could have sort of become a builder or something like that. But
thankfully you didn't.
Yeah, but so I had to kind of send them some footage and stuff of shows that I've been doing, just to make sure that I could still cope and could still, do the job. But yeah, no,
that's brilliant.
And you could.
Yeah, I could still do it.
You can still do it. So you're based in Melbourne at the moment, is that right?
Yes. Yep.
Great. So what are you working on over there? Like once this is finished, do you go back and you're doing kind of film and TV, or still staying with the stage?
I'm mostly stage.
Yeah.
I do sort of Crown Casino entertainment. And do sort of corporate gigs and do cabaret work over in Melbourne, and then audition for all the big shows and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, so it's good, and it's good in Melbourne. You can kind of make a bit of a career, I guess, for yourself there, because there's quite a lot of theatre, and I think the same for Sydney, for Susie, I think.
Yep. Yeah, Susie, so you're Sydney-based, you're a Nelson girl, so is it great for you to be back down here in Christchurch?
Oh, it's so good, and my family are beside themselves because they're closer to me now, so they
yes,
can come and see the show a million times, and yeah, it's really good. But yeah, I love Sydney, and there are lots of opportunities over there, and sort of pushes you that little bit more. Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about the character, I guess, of the narrator, because it's such an important part of the show, isn't it? Yeah,
well, it's funny, I don't know if I just see her as a kind of storytelling tool, to be honest. Basically, she admires this one, and we've actually nicknamed her Deb. But my role in the show is just to tell the story and to bring it to life, and yeah, just give it the sparkle, I guess.
Yeah. Was it hard? Because I know with Joseph, it's predominantly all sung, isn't it?
Yeah, the whole thing.
Yep.
How hard was that to kind of get your head around? Easy or?
You've just got to be really disciplined in your social life and stuff like that, because you know that you're going to be going to the theatre and having a huge sing ahead of you, and so getting a lot of sleep and
becomes so important.
Yeah.
And I think especially for Susie's role, because she, if people haven't seen the show, she kind of sings the entire story. So she obviously narrator. My role sings a lot, but sort of not quite as much. So I think for Susie, it's been a really hard kind of thing to take on, because she does sing the entire thing and she does tell the entire story. So it's a huge challenge. But it's been a great challenge, and so I haven't been out partying or anything like that. I've been that good.
Very well behaved.
I've been so good.
Just talk to me, Susie, and she won't.
No. Vocal rest. We both vocal rest during the day. We try not to sort of speak too much during the day, which people think is quite funny, but
you have to do that, though, don't you?
We have to do it,
serious,
yeah.
What happens if you start and feel a little bit run down, or a wee bit of a cough in the throat and things like that? Do you really just take as many kind of supplements as you can?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Well, actually, I've got a tiny bit of a cold right now, so I've just been having my head over a steaming bowl of water for the last 24 hours. And
just trying to keep on top of it. Oh my goodness, I can't imagine how stressful that must be.
It is a little bit stressful, but the show must go on. So you kind of get through it on adrenaline and yeah, I mean, I'm not. You just don't let myself worry too much.
Yeah, it's amazing what you can do when you have to, isn't it?
Yeah.
So when the show starts, how early do you need to be there, guys? Could you kind of do a dress rehearsal and stuff before each show?
No.
You're straight into it. So straight into makeup, getting ready to go.
Yep.
And then
a couple of hours before the show starts.
And then after the show, do you need a lot of wind down time? Would you do that at home, or do you stay at the theatre?
Usually
go
at
home.
Yeah. But we were just having this conversation before. It's so hard to, because you're at your kind of peak of adrenaline and excitement and fear and all those kind of emotions and stuff when you're on stage. When you get home, you just don't know kind of what to do with yourself, and it does take that few hours, and sometimes even 3, to kind of just sit there going, all right, I'm really bored, I really need to sleep because I need a rest, but I can't.
You turn the light off and you literally are just like that.
And you're making yourself go to sleep, but you just often can't.
And I would imagine those songs are just going through your head.
Yeah, they never stop. So we'll never forget the words. No. I don't think, touch wood.
Those covers.
Some good songs too. Thank you so much, Susie and Lyndon. It's been a real pleasure to meet you. And
come and see the show.
Yes, go and see the show. It's on until the 24th of April at the Isaac Theatre Royal. You can book at Ticketek. As Joseph and the amazing Technicolour Dreamcoat. It is an amazing production. It really is.